what's up? My name is Jam and I'm here with a review of The Real Houses of Lagos, Season 2, Episode 3. It was a good episode. To me, it was a good episode. The people are mad at Chioma. People are mad at Chioma because she said she doesn't think that Toyin was pregnant. I'm not mad at Chioma. I'm not mad at Chioma. I'm not. But let's get into the episode. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, support a bitch.
Support me, bitch.
I'm not mad at her. The episode started off with Faith and Dr. Rumel. Is it Dr. Rumel or Dr. Rumi? The ladies are pronouncing his name, the Dr. Rumi. The caption is Dr. Rumel. Maybe it's the accent. Maybe that's how it's pronounced. We'll just go with Dr. Rumi. So Dr. Rumi and Faith will co-host a BOTOX party later on, and they'll have Dr. Rumi will be dancing. He'll put on a show and he'll be dancing. Faith will also join him for a 1 2 3 2 step. So they're here at the dance studios and they're doing the rehearsals. After the rehearsals were done, they went outside and they just started chit-chatting about Chioma's yard sale. Dr. Rumi, of course, was messy. He had to be messy. What's her name? Faith wasn't messy a lot. Nah, Faith wasn't messy. Dr. Rumi was messy. So Dr. Rumi said that all the ladies were good except Tanya. Tanya? Yeah, I don't want to mess up her name also. Tanya, that he did when they were introducing to each other, like when they were saying the hellos, he didn't really hear Tanya properly. So he kept saying TT, or I guess he was hearing his own things, and Tanya must have gotten pissed off and be like, no, Tanya. Dr. Rumi was messy and I love it. Like, he's not malicious messy. He's just, funny messy. So it's okay if he says something like that. But Dr. Rumi, you have to understand, if someone is telling you the name and you're not saying it right, they're allowed to be pissed. Period. Like, if right now if Dr. Rumi was ever to see this and say, you're not saying my name right, it's okay. I'll understand. I'll be like, I'm so sorry. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm sorry, but I'll be like, what's your name? Dr. Rumi. Okay, cool. And Dr. Rumi was like, do I know her? Should I know her? Let's Google her. Faith wasn't with the bullshit. She was like, she was like, no, do not do that. I think Faith does like Tanya. My God, I'm also saying her name wrong. Tanya. I think Faith likes Tanya because she said that a lot of people are underestimating her, and I can see it. I can see people underestimating her. But Faith does like Tanya. So anyway, the next episode was Tanya. She's at her workplace. She's signing books. She's an author. She's written children's books. That's cute. Her manager came in and she just wanted to tell her manager about what's been going on with her and meeting the ladies and all this. I bet she's already told her, but for the camera. She said that Iyabo has been poking at her, comparing her to someone that she doesn't know. And Iyabo doesn't like that person. In short, Iyabo doesn't like Caroline. Tanya reminds Iyabo of Caroline. And I don't know the beef between Iyabo and Caroline because I don't remember them fighting that hard in season 1. I don't remember them fighting that hard. I just remember that one incident in Dubai. But apart from that, and I think Caroline kind of apologized. So I don't know what's up with Iyabo. Anyway, Tanya said that those are the stray bullets that she's getting. Iyabo comparing her to Caroline. And she also thought that Laura was going to be stuck up. But she was shocked to see that Laura is chilled, funny, and all this. I told you guys Laura was chilled. Laura was chill. Laura is just a happy soul. I like Laura. Yeah, the next thing is Iyabo at her house. She's with her daughter Priscilla. Now, this is what I wish I could ask Iyabo. Is your daughter's name Priscilla or Priscilla? What does she say? How does she pronounce? I'm with my Priscilla, or Priscilla. She says Priscilla. She says Priscilla, but I think her daughter's name is Priscilla. So which one is it? I wish I could know, because the way Iyabo says Priscilla, and I think it's Priscilla. Anyway, Priscilla was like, oh, finally you're in the house. You know, she usually spends time in house B, Paulo's house. It was a cute, and I loved how she interacts with her children. I love how she interacts with her children. They call the son Festus. They asked, she asked Festus, what do you think of Paulo? Festus like, I'm good with Paulo. He treats you nice, he treats you well. That's cool. Iyabo really seems that she's in love with this man. Like, she really is in love with this man. But I love the relationship between Iyabo and her kids. It's cute. Join goes to the hospital. That's the next episode. Next scene. Join goes to the hospital. She's with her husband. I'm not gonna lie, I hate when her husband comes with a mask on his face. It's not giving, but okay. Anyway, Tiana went to the hospital. Long story short, Tiana has a neck problem, and she needs surgery. And for after the surgery to happen, she will need rehab therapy, physiotherapy. She will need all that. So it is scary. I can imagine it's scary. And for someone like her who loves working, you can imagine her being on bed rest. Like you said, the pain is the pain is unbearable. She cries at night, and there is nothing that her husband can do. Just look at her. There is nothing her husband can do. She just cries at night because of the pain. So she needs to have this surgery. And if she doesn't schedule the surgery soon, it might lead to more complications. The way the doctor was saying is like, it might lead to her being paralyzed. So she needs the surgery. They gave her a neck brace. And Tiana was like, the only thing it's gonna mess with is my swag. And then in the confessional, she was like, she was wearing the neck brace, but it was blinged out. One thing about Toyin, she's really creative. She is very creative. Let me just say this because I might forget. Toyin and Chioma last year, actually Toyin was the one who kept bringing this up, like, she's the best at fashion, she's the best, she's the king of fashion. Chioma does know how to put herself together. Chioma does know how to do that. But the only difference is Chioma doesn't make the dresses that she wears. Toyin makes the dresses that she wears. That's the difference. That's why Toyin feels like she should be named the king of fashion and not Chioma. She was just pissed because last season, every time everybody saw Chioma, they were like, Chioma. And then the people were just like, okay, Toyin. So that's why I think Toyin always feels some type of way when it comes to Chioma and the fashions. But I was just talking about the neck brace. It was so bedazzled. It was so cute. Toyin is goddamn creative. So we'll give Toyin that. We always give Toyin that. The next thing is Chioma invited Laura and Tanya. And then on the other side, Mariam had invited Toyin and Faith. Now the scenes went back to back. So Chioma arrived fast and she was waiting for Laura. Laura took 1 hour to get there. I know Laura was getting her lick back because of last season. Chioma kept her waiting for hours, and she ended up blowing up at everyone, and everyone all started treating her like trash. So I am pretty sure Laura was getting her lick back by coming 1 hour late. Chioma wasn't mad at it. I'm glad she wasn't mad at it because Chioma, you deserve that. Laura came in fast before Tanya, and I guess they kind of set it up like that so that Chioma and Laura can talk. Chioma said that Mariam said there's a lot of fakeness. In short, Chioma and Iyabo are now smiling with Laura, considering the first season they really were not fucking with Laura. Chioma said that she doesn't care what people think. She's gonna solve her issues with Laura without people around, which I think is true because I don't think their beef was that deep. I really don't think their beef was that deep. They didn't show us them settling their beef, but they just showed us them talking and being cool with each other. So Chioma, of course, asked Laura, how are you with the other ladies? Laura says she's cool with everybody. At the moment, no one has done anything to her, so she's cool. And they get to Toyin. Laura told Chioma, I think you and Toyin will be really good friends. I think you and Toyin will be cool and all this. And Chioma was like, no, how can a friend want to attack me? Now, at first I was on Chioma's side when she said that. And then I remembered, because she said physically attack. And then I remembered, Chioma, last season you wanted to physically attack Caroline, who was your friend. You better make sure when you speak, you remember what you did. Because you wanted to beat up Caroline. In Dubai, the last episode, you wanted to fight Caroline. That was your friend. So the same way Toyin wanted to fight you as a friend, the reason you're looking for, because why would a friend want to attack you physically? Caroline would ask you the same question. What would you answer? So that part, I was on Toyin's. Okay, I wasn't on Toyin's side, but I was just like, come on. And then Laura said that, she was going through a lot. She was pregnant. And Chioma was like, really? She was pregnant? What's the proof? And then Laura said, well, she was big. When I tell you, Chioma said, well, she's the same size. I was like, I was like, Chioma had me eyeing this whole scene. She had me eyeing the whole scene. Laura was like, Chioma no. She was pregnant. Chioma straight. I don't believe she was pregnant. Now, let's look at it from Chioma's perspective. Why would you try and fight me if you're pregnant? Why would Toyin try and fight Chioma at the reunion if she was pregnant? Let's just say Chioma stood up and tried to fight back, because Chioma did not stand up. But let's just say Chioma stood up and tried to fight back, and then something happened. Toyin would have blamed Chioma for the miscarriage. And that reunion, I swear to you, if there is someone who had bashed Toyin, is Caroline. The way Caroline was talking to Toyin, my God. I think at some point Caroline mentioned Toyin's child, not purposely, but yeah. And Toyin was pissed off. But you didn't see Toyin get out of her seat to go and try and punch Caroline. But Toyin got out of her seat to go and beat up Chioma. So why would a pregnant lady, like, I'm thinking from Chioma's perspective, why would someone who's pregnant try go fight someone else? What if Chioma actually stood up and tried to fight you? And then something happened if you are pregnant. So I get why Chioma said, I understand why Chioma said what she said. I get it. Toyin is not going to be happy about it. I can't wait to see how she reacts. But I completely understand why Chioma said that. Tanya came in while they were talking. She sat down and they continued the Toyin situation. Chioma said, yes, she apologized. But she apologized to me at my event. My parents were there. I am hosting. Like, I couldn't say. And then it was in front of everybody. We didn't have like a one-on-one talk. So I couldn't say anything. The only thing I could do is just accept the apology. That's it. And she's right. They haven't had a one-on-one talk. It's true. Just tell me, why were you pissed at me? Why did you want to attack me and all this? So I understand. I don't know. I'm on Chioma's side on this one for now. Until she opens her mouth and says something insensitive, another thing that's insensitive. Like, I understand why she would say she doesn't think Toyin was pregnant. Because even me, I'd be like, why would you try and fight me if you're pregnant? I didn't get out of my seat. So you didn't feel threatened in any way. And you were sitting on that side, I was sitting this other side. So there is no way you are threatened by me. Yeah, I'm on Chioma's side. So remember, this at the side. Miriam had invited Choyin and Faith. Of course, Miriam and Choyin got there fast. Mariam asked, Mariam told Choyin, like, it was nice for you to apologize. It's a new slate, start over, new chapter, and all this. Choyin said that the way Iyabo explained things to her, Chioma doesn't know why Choyin was pissed off at her. I also don't know why you were so pissed off. So I also want you to explain to us why you were so pissed off. But she will. Mariam then asked her, so where are you with Chioma? I loved that Choyin didn't. She kept it real. She kept it 100%. She's like, we're the same place we were even before this. We're not friends. Chioma is not someone. Choyin said Chioma is not someone she will call if she's in trouble. No. She'll call Miriam, she'll call Iyabo, she'll probably call Laura. But she's not going to call Chioma. They're not friends. So I'm glad that she wasn't like, we're good now. Just because you apologize doesn't mean we're good. There's something that pissed me off. And if it hasn't been resolved, that's why I'm saying they need a one-on-one. If it hasn't been resolved, doesn't mean we're friends. And I like that, the Choyin was just 100 with it and didn't fake it and didn't say. She said they're acquaintances. I actually think you guys are just colleagues. You guys just work together. That's it. Because I don't think you talk outside the show. Do you meet up outside the show now? You don't really give two F's about each other. So you guys are just colleagues. Faith came in. Of course, Faith came in with her bouncer, her security. Choyin was funny in her confession and said, maybe this girl has heard that I beat up people, so she has to come with her bouncer. That was funny. Miriam was like, she came with that bouncer. I don't want to shade this girl. I know a lot of people don't care for Miriam, but I really like Miriam. She's not necessary for the show. Like, the show can do without her. But I love her on the show. I really do. I do love Miriam on the show. And she does bring wealth. And she's an amazing host. So they start interrogating Faith. And Choyin was like, Miriam keeps saying that me and you are gonna be good friends, and I wonder why. So let's just talk. Tell us about yourself. She said that she was married at 19. She was married really young to a white man. I wanted to say woman, to a white man. They were married for 9 years, but it didn't work out. She said she didn't really say anything negative, but the one thing she said is that man kind of tried to control her, so she needed to have her own money and all this. So I guess that is the main reason I think that she decided to leave. She didn't say anything else negative about him, which was good. That's the ex-husband, and that's the father of her child, and they were together for 9 years. So it was okay that she didn't say anything negative about it. But in case something comes up and she feels like saying anything negative about him, we'll be listening. Our nosy selves will be listening. Miriam was impressed. Miriam said that I like that she didn't say anything negative about it. What's her name? Choyin said that she was married at 19 also, and she kind of relates to Faith. So it was a good meeting, both sides. It was a good meeting. Miriam, Faith, and Choyin, and this side is Chioma, Laura, and what's her name? Tanya. I keep forgetting. I need to get her name right. Iyabo was going to Miriam's house. Miriam had invited her Sunday brunch, and Iyabo said that she feels special because she was the only one who was invited. When I tell you, Miriam has a beautiful house. Miriam is an amazing host. If there's anybody there I would want them to host me, is Miriam. She's never late. She is never late. When she invites you to something, she will welcome you in. Number one, she's never late, and she always has good food and drinks. Again, she always has good food, so she always has food. So Miriam is an amazing host, and she has an amazing house. Wealth. She has wealth. Real Housewives wealth. So for me, Miriam is good. Like I said, she's good for the show. She's not needed, but she's good for the show. So they went they went upstairs and outside, right? I felt so sad for Miriam. So Miriam had her friend there, Hadiza. What's the friend's name? Hadiza. Yeah, Hadiza. So Miriam started telling Iyabo, I've been trying to conceive because she has only one child. I've been trying to conceive. It's been hard. She was in the States a few weeks ago and she was just checking for options, IVF, surrogacy, and all this. And Hadiza, her friend, started talking and telling her story. And Hadiza said that she tried for 8 years. It didn't happen. And then she decided she now has 6 months, a 6-month-old baby. Was it twins? I think it was twins. If it's not, it's one child, one baby. And she says she went the surrogacy route. So Miriam is also thinking doing that, using a surrogate. Miriam said in Africa it's hard, which is true. In Africa, people will say just because you didn't carry the baby, that baby is not yours. Like, people will not understand. A lot of people will not understand it. But I usually say this, like, it's your life. The one who doesn't understand, F them. It's your life. It's your life. So if you can't carry the child, and I know she would like to carry the child, I know even that her friend Hadiza, she wanted for 8 years, of course she wanted to carry the child, but she couldn't. So she decided to go the surrogacy route. It's not like you're doing it because you don't want to have a big belly, or you don't want to mess with your figure. You're doing it because you can't medically, you just can't carry the child. So if Miriam decides that's the route, it's okay. As long as people around you support you. Anybody who doesn't support you can left. It's going to be hard for some Africans, yes. Like, maybe her grandparents, some of her uncles, they'll be like, some of her aunties, they'll be like, that's not your baby. That's what they think, just because you didn't carry the child. But yeah, that was that the only personal story we got? Like, oh no, we got Toyin's neck problem, the one she has to get surgery. So it was good for Miriam to talk about that. Listen, even Iyabo was like, I love coming to Miriam's house or Miriam's party because she's an amazing host. Like, it's always fun. So it's the day of the BOTOX party. Miriam, of course, arrives fast. Is there anyone welcoming her? No. Is there anyone asking her, what do you want to drink? No. Is there anyone talking to her? No. She just came in, went and sat down, and that's it. She's pissed. Taina comes in next. Taina was like, oh, you don't have any drinks? Miriam is like, nobody asked me what I want to drink. Nobody has said anything to me. Nothing. Where's the host? They show us Faith getting her makeup done. Rude. Iyabo comes in. Iyabo had this just stank attitude already. I don't know what's wrong with Iyabo, and I don't know why Faith is pissing off Iyabo that much. Yes, at this event it was rude for Faith to keep them waiting, but Iyabo just walked in and she just had an attitude. I didn't even like the way she dressed. Everyone else was dressed elegantly, and she was just dressed like she's going to a club or something. I didn't like how Iyabo was dressed. Anyway, Iyabo came and sat down. It's like, there's no drinks, there's nothing. And Taina was like, please don't even start. We just finished talking about it. Don't even start. Iyabo apologized to Taina. Like, I'm really sorry, by the way, about the things I've been saying. In short, comparing her to Caroline and all this. Taina was like, he didn't bother me at all, so I'm good. No, okay. Like I said, I don't think Taina is those people that you can just poke easily and then she'll just burst. She'll take her time with you. Like, she will take her sweet time with you. So I guess that's why she was like, it didn't even bother me, so it's okay. And at first I was like, and then I was like, it's good that she didn't give Iyabo that power, because Iyabo this season, it's like she really wants to be a villain for some reason. I don't know why. She wants to be a villain. It's either that or the producers are making her to look like a villain. The rest of the ladies arrived. Chioma arrived, Laura, and then Toyin. And when Toyin sat down, Iyabo brings up, are you too good? Are you too good? And I thought she was asking Chioma and Toyin. No, she was asking Miriam and Toyin. And Miriam was like, where does that come from? Yes, we're good. Apparently, Toyin is pissed because Chioma said something negative about Toyin in front of Miriam, and Miriam did not come and tell Toyin. I don't know why Toyin is pissed at Miriam and not pissed at Iyabo, because Iyabo is also friends with Chioma. So why are you pissed at Miriam that she's friends with Chioma? Like, Miriam is not winning right now, because now, according to Toyin, Miriam is not loyal to her. So we're going to see how that plays out. I'm on Miriam's side. Like, it's not my place to say what Chioma said. And Chioma said, anything I've said, I've told you to your face. Anything I've said, I've told you to your face. And Miriam said, you see, if she's told you, why do I have to keep repeating it? And she's friends with both of you. Iyabo is also friends with both of you. So why you not mad at Iyabo? All this time, Faith has not arrived. 3 hours later, here comes Faith. And Faith is lucky that she came with her mom. Faith was very lucky that she came with her mom. Iyabo was like, she's lucky. I was about to abuse the hell out of her. I swear, Iyabo has a problem with Faith, and I don't know what the problem is yet. I don't know what the problem is. Everybody was like, she came with her mom, so we can't be mad. They said their hellos. The mom left, and she sat down. When she sat down, Toyin was like, this party is boring. The only thing Faith could say was that Faith said sorry. Like, Faith is so not bothered by these ladies. Like, anything they throw, she's just like, okay, sorry. She's not bothered. Laura was like, no, wait till Dr. Rume comes, the party will start to feel like a party. And here comes Dr. Rumel dancing. Maybe it's me, I don't know dancing, but I don't know what Dr. Rumel was doing. It was cute. And I think Dr. Rume is super short, because all the ladies were like, he looks so cute, he looks like a button, he looks so funny. Everybody was just enjoying Dr. Rumel dancing. Like, it was funny. But we don't know what Dr. Rumel was doing, because I don't know what kind of dance that is. I know a break dance, I know a twerking, I know a dirty white. I don't know what that is. It's a white man dance. He was cute though, doing it. At some point, he was wearing a coat. They came and removed his coat. Faith came down, started doing a 1-2 step with him. Faith really cannot dance. Those feet were not for dance, it's just modeling. She cannot dance. Everybody was happy. Everybody felt like this, at least. Like, who was it? Tanya, I'll get her name right. Taina was like, I'm no longer pissed. This was hilarious. I'm no longer pissed. Like, everybody really was no longer pissed after that dance. So after the dancing, Faith directed the other ladies to a different area, a different room. This is where Dr. Rumo was going to demonstrate and talk about BOTOX. Before they started, Dr. Rumo in his confessionals was very messy. Faith had zero involvement in this event. The only thing she did was a 1-2 step thing. That's it. Everything else, it's me. So call this party, call this event, Dr. Rumi's BOTOX Bougie Party. I told you Dr. Rumi is messy. Dr. Rumi, remember who has brought you to this show. You're on this show as a friend of, although sometimes they're never really friends, they just put you guys together so that it looks like you're together. But you're on this show as a friend of who? Faith. Now, if you start shading her now, this is the 3rd episode, you start shading her now. Whoo, I can't wait. I can't wait to see if you're going to shade her some more. Of course, he started demonstrating. So he's a doctor from Atlanta, so hence the accent. He started demonstrating about the Botox. He had a model there, and he was just telling the ladies to ask every question they can think of. I was really shocked to know that the only person who's had their face touched is Laura. Not even I thought Chioma would have had some fillers or something. Chioma hasn't had anything done to her face. They could be lying. But all of the ladies were asking questions like they really didn't know shit. Laura is the only one who was super excited about the surgery. About the Botox. So at some points, even Miriam said Laura is addicted to surgery. Laura said that she does Botox after every 3-4 months. She does Botox. Dr. Rume demonstrated it, and then of course that's the ladies who wants to do it. Guess who? Laura stood up. I think it's like Laura was just waiting for the doctor to ask who is next to come sit here. I do some shots. Laura stood up so quickly. She had some shots done. The ladies had fun at the event. Yes, they started off saying it was boring, but they did have fun at the event. I had fun watching it. I had fun watching it. Someone like Toyin said that she said when she gets to 50 or 60, she'll probably do a facelift, but she doesn't think she'd ever do Botox. But she doesn't judge anybody who's doing Botox, which I guess it's right, because it's kind of chemicals into your body. You don't know when they dissolve where they're going. So I guess I get what Toyin said, but she said, hey, if you want to do it, that's you. None of the other ladies have done. Yabo was like, why would I do it? I still look young. It's true. Yabo does look nice for 54, 55? 45, sorry, 45. Yabo looks good. So she doesn't need the Botox. I was shocked, Laura. I was really shocked that Laura is the only girl who's done some touch-ups. Even Faith. And Faith does look like she has had some work on her face, but she hasn't. Faith looks really, really nice. So yeah, that was the event. So that was the episode. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'm gonna see you guys next week. Bye bye.